Hello, hello. Welcome to the Life in Transitions Experts podcast. I'm Courtney Rollins, the host of Life in Transitions Experts, as well as the owner of Estate Pro Service, where we help families with resources for the probate and estate planning process, and help people generate income and wealth through the power of real estate. Today, I want to talk about one of those things that I love doing when I work with folks, is that's helping them save money and want to talk about 8 ways that you can save money working with a probate specialist, such as Courtney Rollins in North Carolina. Now, there are tons of great probate specialists all over the nation, so don't have to necessarily work with me in North Carolina. And it's a field or industry that is growing because a lot of people are recognizing and noticing how there are many people who don't understand or have never been a part of the probate process, and there are people who need service and need support and need help. One of the hats I wear is a real estate investor. I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm sharing my experience as a real estate investor and as someone who is able to find and locate properties through the probate process, because quite often people who are going through probate inherit property that they don't necessarily want or need. And if they do find that it is a property that they want to secure and hold on to, I can help them find ways that they can avoid the process in the future and secure some of their legacy. So it's always a win-win situation. And just like Zig Ziglar says, you help enough people get what they want, then you are able to get what you want. And so it's a way to add value. So let's take a look at ways that you can save money working with a probate specialist uh, in North Cackalack. All right. So number one, again, expertise in the probate process. That does not mean that. Well, that actually means that as an expert, I don't know everything about probate. As I said, I'm not an attorney, but I am committed to experiencing or sharing my experience, as I've said before, and learning as much as I can, and being up to date on what the procedure and process is to help direct you in the right space in the right way so that you can know what's coming up. And I definitely recommend that you do have an attorney, and we have uh, a group of attorneys that I work with, and that network is always growing, so that you can find one that works well for you, as well as streamline the process so you're not in front of the attorney being billed for time that you could use and by already having things understood. I don't charge for my services the way that, again, that when there is property involved, if I'm able to buy that property, then that is an investment for the company, for us, and that's where we're able to either share it with another investor. But as far as you see and as you're concerned, it you save time and money by working with an expert that can streamline the process with you. Also, market knowledge. When there is a property involved, having understanding of North Carolina's, specifically Durham, North Carolina's market, can allow you to know what you need to price the property for if you decide to list it in the traditional route, or as a cash buyer, if you want to trade speed and convenience for a discounted price, we're still able to give you a fair price based on what your needs are. So having that market knowledge comes, it's just it saves time, and it's very important. Also, being able to give you an efficient property evaluation. Let's say you do want to keep the property, or you want to fix it up and you want to list it, or you just want to understand what's going on with the property. Because we have experience, because a probate specialist has experience with rehab managing contractors, that probate specialist should be able to go in and help you see where your property stands. The more information you have, the more informed decision you and your family can make in regards to what you do with the property, and that saves time and that saves money. Again, access to network of professionals. As you'll see, I'm like the hub, and so connected to so many other professionals. Whether, like, for instance, earlier today I was on the phone with John Jones. He is an antique car dealer, and shout out to Philip Vinson and uh, and John Jones for being able to help help me help a client actually sell a Buick Coupe 1940, beautiful Buick Coupe that his the client's father used to own and drive every day, but the family no longer needed it and needed a way to sell it to someone who's going to give them a fair price. So having professionals who are related to property and this industry is so invaluable. Also, whether you need someone to be uh, to now move into a new place or a new home, there are tons of different needs that are connected to the estate, handling the estate of someone, and having a connection to those professionals is so important. And that's what the probate specialist is designed to be able to do, and designed for you to be able to take advantage of. Negotiation skills. A lot of people aren't aware that you can negotiate down some of the debt that comes to an estate, and being able to negotiate those is vitally important. Also, if you do decide to list the property with a probate specialist, acting in the capacity of your agent, they're able to negotiate with the other buyers so that you can get a, a price or the terms that fit what you want and what you need. And again, that's saving money and time. And time saving, time is money. So being able to understand what the next steps are, being able to have a efficient use of your time, and we all know you cannot get that back, especially if you're related to a probate where a loved one has passed away. We know that time is a very valuable. So you get more time to spend with things you want to do and with the people that you want to spend time with by working with a probate specialist. Number seven, streamline the marketing and sales process. One of the challenges with uh, the more traditional way of selling a property is you are dictated quite often by the market, by listings, and which can be, if it fits your needs, can work very well. However, working with someone who is a probate property specialist, who's quite often 10 times out of 10 is going to be a cash buyer, or has access to investors and cash buyers, can help that process runs smoothly and effectively. You know you're in good hands. And last, this, everyone handles loss differently, but being able to minimize the stress that's involved when you are dealing with probate, knowing that the property and things are being able to take care of, that you're going to have more money quickly access to you, whether you need to address the debt in the estate, or you want more funds to go to the beneficiaries, or you now know that you no longer have to deal with a property that's either out of state, out of town, or has a tenant, or has so many issues that it doesn't make sense for you to continue holding on to it. Those are ways to minimize that emotional stress, which it can cause. If you are looking for support, particularly in Durham County, North Carolina, but all over North Carolina, really all over the nation now, I'll try my best to connect you with the network of folks I know across the nation. Feel free to reach out to stateproservice.com. Reach out to me, Courtney Rollins, and we'll see how we can be able to support you and be a part of your story and your journey. This is the Life and Transitions Expert Podcast. Would love for you to hit the like and subscribe. If you're looking on YouTube, would love to subscribe for you to subscribe. If you have questions, challenges, or things you want me to cover, feel free to send them in directly to me, and we will get those covered as best we can. All right, Life and Transitions Experts, let your light shine. Cheers.